Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Chen. So today we are going to play a little game. I'm going to show you 5 real-life manga-style conversations. In every conversation, someone says 好吧. Some of them sound completely natural. However, 1 or 2 of them sound really strange to native Chinese speakers. Can you spot the difference? Can you figure out the pattern before I explain? Don't worry if you can't. By the end of this video, you will never misuse 好吧 again. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's look at our first conversation. Here is a little boy watching TV. He is having a great time. Suddenly, his mom says, 别看电视了。快去写作业. Well, it means stop watching TV, go to do your homework. The boy replied, 好吧. What do you think? Does 好吧 sound natural here? Yes, it does. Why? Put yourself in the little boy's shoes. Does he want to stop watching TV? Of course not. But can he say no to his mom? Not really. So he accepted her request, but not happily. By saying 好吧, he's letting his mom know, I don't really want to do it, but I guess I don't have a choice. Let's keep that in mind and see if the same pattern appears in the next conversation. Now let's look at a different situation. 小张 and 小丽 are a couple. 小张和小丽是男女朋友。小张 says, 宝宝，对不起，老板让我明天去公司加班，我不能陪你去动物园了。It means, sorry babe, my boss asked me to work overtime tomorrow, so I can't accompany you to the zoo. I can't go with you together. 小丽 replied, 好吧. Natural or not? Yes, this sounds perfectly natural. Why? Because she's disappointed. She wishes they could still go to the zoo, but she understands the situation and she accepted it. By saying 好吧, she's also letting her boyfriend know how she feels. It's like saying, I'm disappointed, but I understand. So once again, 好吧 isn't just saying okay, it also carries a little emotion. Now let's see if you have figured out the pattern. Lily and Mary are best friends. Lily asked, 我们晚上吃什么? What shall we eat tonight? Mary says, 你说呢? What do you say? Lily suggested, 我们吃火锅吧. Well, 火锅 is hot pot. That means let's have hot pot. Mary replied, 好吧. Does this sound natural? Yes, but something interesting happens next. Lily immediately asked, 你想吃什么? Why? Because the moment Lily heard 好吧, she realized Mary wasn't very excited about hot pot. Well, Mary accepted the idea, but she also hinted, I was actually hoping for something else. Without saying it directly, 好吧 revealed her real attitude. Now let's move on to next conversation. Imagine it's 11 p.m. 现在是晚上11点. You are lying in your lovely bed, happily scrolling through your phone on social media. Then you receive a message from your boss. 明天早上要开会，请马上准备好资料。It means we are having a meeting tomorrow. Please prepare the material immediately. You reply, 好吧。Does this sound natural? No. But Chen, you might say, it's 11 p.m. Of course, I don't want to do it. I know. But here is the question. Do you want your boss to know that? Probably not. In the previous conversations, 好吧 worked because the speakers were comfortable showing their feelings. This time, you are talking to your boss. In a professional setting, you usually want to sound positive, cooperative, and respectful. So instead of saying 好吧, it's much more natural to say 好的 with a big smile emoji. Then 5 minutes later, you post on your social media, oh, why does my boss always text me at 11 p.m.? It's annoying. And make sure you hide the post from your boss. The same goes for your teacher. If your teacher says, 这是今天的作业，请明天交给我. This is today's homework. Please submit it to me tomorrow. And you reply, 好吧，老师. It sounds like I don't really want to do it. Even if that's true, we usually don't express that attitude to teachers. Instead, we would normally say, 好的，老师, with a big smile on our face. Then we go home, start doing our homework, and complain to our friends about how much homework we have. So, have you figured out the pattern? In the first 3 conversations, 好吧 sounded completely natural, but in the last 2, it didn't. Why? Because 好吧 is more than okay. It often shows that you accept something with a little reluctance or disappointment. That's why it sounds natural with your family, close friend, or your partner. It's perfectly normal to show your feelings with people that you are close to. But with your boss, your teacher, or client, you usually want to stay professional. That's why native speakers usually say 好的 instead. So next time when you want to say okay in Chinese, please don't just think about the meaning, think about your attitude. Are you happily agreeing? Or are you accepting something reluctantly? That's the difference between speaking correct Chinese and sounding like a native speaker. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And before you go, please tell me which conversation surprised you the most. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.